It's time for Highlands basketball. Tonight from Ram Arena at Highlands, the Highlands Golden Rams section action tonight against the Golden Lions of Greensburg Salem. Along with the Dean, Mike Choma, and various assorted Golden Rams. This is Mike Pavlik, cameraman Dan is upstairs, and Dean, the Rams got back on track Friday with an impressive performance at Freeport.
Yeah, Mike, but the bugaboo is still a free throw shooting. It's just a couple games in a row we've been struggling. We're shooting 59% from the field, and our best foul shooter is 60, and our worst foul shooter is 54%. That means they're all guilty, okay? They're free throws. That means no one's in your face. Take your time. It's a matter of just forming good habits. And we better do it now, Mike, because come playoff games, we know turnovers, free throws determine those games. And again, like I said, it's just sharpening up that, and it's a skill. They have to just work at it, and I think they will.
I think so. 4 for 13 Friday night at Freeport, and 11 for 33 the last 3 games. It's just not a hiccup. It's been a trend.
Yeah, Mike, and after a while it starts, I think it gets in their heads, and we got to get it out of their heads, basically. And success breeds success, so got to keep working at it.
Speaking of success, Greensburg Salem comes in here. They've had a tough last 4 years. They have a new coach, 24-year-old Cam Ald, who kind of puts you in mind of a 26-year-old guy that came in here to Highlands a few years ago.
Yep, Tyler Stachinsky, Mike, and again, I never forget the first time I met him. I started in my 20s, and I was not as, both coaches, as mature as they are, Mike, and his kids really impressed me tonight just talking to him. Takes over a team that, again, has struggled, but they're going to grow together, and I think just talking to him, he knows what he has to do, what's out in front of him, and, they're going to grow together, I think, and again, we'll see tonight a little bit of that growth process.
And they've already won more games this year than they did last year, so he's off to a pretty good start. Well, we always talk about coming in here. The last game Highlands played here, they lost tempo and pace, and Hampton controlled that. Is Greensburg Salem going to try to do the same tonight?
Well, I think my tempo is knowing your team. And I think Coach Ald is in the process of finding out his team is. You don't say, hey, because of our opponent, we're going to do this. You have to say, get that identity. Here's who we are. And that's how you impose your will, impose your tempo. So, again, it'll be interesting tonight to see if, he's seen this on tape, obviously, been sped up, been slowed down. The interesting thing is, the 2 games we lost, they actually sped us up. And we like to run normally. So it's going to be interesting to see what his style is tonight. And that's what you've got to develop as a young coach.
Greensburg Salem hasn't beaten Highlands almost 12 years to the day. It was right here, and it was in triple overtime. Can they get it back tonight? It's Highlands and Greensburg Salem. It's a section game, and it's coming right up right after this. We were talking about Cam Ald being 24 years old. Who was that?
That is me at 24, Mike, when I coached at Highlands. And I told the coach if he stayed at it for 46 years, he'd look like me. So
Where'd all that stuff on your head go?
A big game, big hair. Did you see that? I couldn't get long hair, so I had big hair back then.
Here are the starting lineups brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting.
And Mike, they will start number 10, Ryan Burkhart, 6-foot junior. Number 12, Braden Leatherman, a 6'3" sophomore. Number 11, Cody Rubrick, a 5'10" senior. You said outstanding football player.
Oh,
right?
my goodness, he's got all kind of stats. We'll talk about him later on.
22 is Patrick Galvin, a 6'2" senior. And Mike, they'll start a freshman, number 33, Luke Rulo, 6'3". He's their big man in the middle.
Cody Rubrick did something I don't know that anyone's done, so we'll talk about that later. Dan Timmons Painting brings you the starting lineups in Natrona Heights to beautify and protect.
Just to let you know, Cameron Ald does not have my hair. You'll see him later on.
Yeah.
He'll be our 3rd man in the booth here.
Norwin grad.
And Waynesburg. Highlands starts number 25, Cameron Regard, 6'1" junior, averaging 14 points a game.
20 the other night.
Jordan Tavares, number 23, 6'1" junior, averaging 6 a game. Our big guy in the middle, 6'8" junior, number 15, Braden Foster, averaging 21 a game.
Double-double last game, 14 and 11.
And Landon Signorella rounds out the starting 5. He wears number 4, 6'4" senior, averaging 7 a game. And the big guy, our senior number 1, Jimmy Quintz, 6'3" senior, 17 points a game. 2 starts in a row for Landon Signorella, Mike, and well-deserved.
Jimmy Kuntz tonight going to be climbing a ladder on the old-time Highlands scoring list. We will keep you apprised of that when he gets there. Look out, Luke Cochran. Here he comes. Starting lineups brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting for all your commercial and industrial painting needs. They got you covered. We're going to do the best we can to keep track of that. The thing is, as we said many times, we don't have point totals for everyone. We only have point totals for some, but not for everybody. We have a pretty good idea who 1, 2, and 3 are on the all-time list. Micah Mason, John Paulak, Damon Porter, and so we'll keep you apprised of those as we move our way up. All right, we're set to go. Rob Mance, Mike Miller, and Kevin Albert are the officials tonight. Rob Mance has the basketball. Highlands 8-2, 1-1 in section. Greensburg Salem 4-7, 0-1. They hadn't played in a week. They had that game against, I believe it was Knock Friday that they didn't play, and they're going to schedule that for later on.
And we had a discussion about that, Mike. Coach told me it was never on their schedule.
How about that? Well, it was on the Whippeals grid was where I got it. So, you know, you can put them wherever you want, I guess. There you go. The flush on the alley-oop, and it's 2-0. They tried that the other night.
Off the back screen from Signorella, Mike. Worked like a charm, and here comes pressure.
Great pass by Kuntz. There is pressure.
A foul there.
Man went down. That was Burkhart. They go baseline with a turnaround jumper is no good, and here comes Jimmy Kuntz. Rams want to push it. They lead 2-0. Right side Regard. Corner Tavares. Boy, they're moving it quickly. Signorelli got in trouble because he got under the basket a little bit too far and couldn't control the pass. Back the other way go the Golden Lions. Shot no good. Rebound Highlands again. Regard. Kuntz ahead of the pack. Drives and puts it in.
And it looks like Greensburg wants to run with this a little bit, Mike. Let's see what happens here.
4-0. A little different
pressure, yeah.
A little different pace than we saw at Freeport the other night to start with.
Yeah, it was paint drying, Mike.
It was. This is Galvin. Burkhart. Around a Galvin screen, put up a jumper, no good. Rebound fought away by Tavares and into the hands of Kuntz.
Look at the
and he traveled.
Ooh. Jimmy was so excited, Mike. He had Braden and Cam out ahead of the pack.
Mike Miller with the call. I always say, can you travel when you don't have control of the ball? Mike Miller said he did, and he did.
In that order. Arnold Furniture Zone, Mike
Yes,
Miller.
you betcha.
Bought many a couch down there for Mike.
Ryan Burkhart. And this is Braden Leatherman. Oh, they tried to pass it, but it's stolen by Regard. He drives all the way home and scores, and it's 6-0 right away.
Scoring off transition, Mike.
Rubrick back the other way. Cody got shut off, and now Burkhart takes control.
Skip pass.
Leatherman. Inside to Galvin with the left hand. Got the Rex Specs going there.
Nice ball movement that time.
Foster the rebound. Oh, good deflection by the Golden Lions that time, but Regard takes control of it. Corner to Tavares.
Skip pass coming our way, Mike.
Coming right to us.
High, a little sloppy early, Mike. 3 turnovers.
Yeah, that's not good.
But they lead here 6-0.
Odd place to get it in, but they do.
Oh,
trouble with that mid-court line, and Signorella stole it. 4-on-1. Signorella all the way for the lay-in, and he draws the foul. I think Coach Auld is going to call a timeout
looked
there.
Like he wanted to, Mike. Yeah.
However,
settle down the troops. Yep, he's going to.
He just wants it right now.
Yep.
He's not waiting. Timeout. Greensburg Salem. Highlands leads at 8-0.
That's a good timeout, Mike. Try to get his kids under control here. Wireless Zone, the largest independent Verizon Wireless franchise in America. We're dedicated to meeting wireless needs of your family, your business, and your lifestyle. Our stores offer competitive prices on today's most popular smartphones, devices, and accessories. There's mine going off now with award-winning customer service. Stop in today and see what makes Verizon the world's largest and most reliable network. Visit your Verizon Wireless headquarters in Trona Heights at the Walmart Plaza and the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. Ask about 5G Home, 5G Ultra Band, Internet for your home, or find the Wireless Zone nearest you at visiting wirelesszone.com. John Mason gave us an assist on a picture today.
Hey, John, I just showed him a stat. We told you about this game. 93-90, the last time Greensburg Salem beat Highlands was here 12 years and a week ago.
Whoa.
93-90 in 3 overtimes. Micah Mason had 42 points in a losing cause. Micah scored over 49 times. The Rams went 3-6 in those 9 games.
That's incredible when you think about it.
Landon Signorella completes the 3-point play.
He's a 46% free-throw shooter.
And the Rams lead at 9-0.
Just run through our free throw shooting, Mike. Cam is at 60%. Braden is 58, as well as Jordan Tavares. Jimmy Quinn's 54, and Chandler Timmons 50, Signorella 46.
And the Rams steal the ball. Here's Foster to Signorella down low against Rubric. Size matchup. Out to Regard. His three is off the rim. Took a peek.
Oh,
Signorella's fouled.
fouled.
And he'll shoot two at 5:32. Well then, 9-0. Are you someone you know in need of physical or occupational therapy? Consider the caring therapist at Phoenix Rehabilitation and Health Services in Natrona Heights. Zach Bartolotta and his staff specialize in one-on-one personalized care, coupled with the latest techniques and equipment in physical therapy services. They deal with any type of injury, specializing in orthopedic conditions, including sports and workers' comp injuries. Phoenix will help you with your goal of returning to the activities you love the most. Phoenix Rehabilitation and Health Services, conveniently located 1601 Union Avenue, Natrona Heights. They have flexible hours for your convenience and accept most insurances, including UPMC, so call them today, 724-224-5090 to set up an appointment.
Sig 2 for 2, Mike. He's going to help us with that.
3 for 3. He needs to stay there. Just keep him, sending him to the line. And the Golden Lions are on the scoreboard as Rubric gets the first basket of the night. Here's Kunst. Drives into the paint all the way to the basket, and he got fouled, and Jimmy will shoot a couple at 5:07. Highlands leading at 11-2.
Mike, I was at Coffee and Donuts this morning with my new friends up at Heritage Crossing, and
it's beautiful up there, by the way, I got to tell you.
Thank you very much. And we were at the clubhouse, and a young lady I was talking to today has plantar fasciitis problems.
Oh, great.
We can relate to that, can't we?
Join the club.
Anyway, she's going to Phoenix Rehabilitation with Zach. She's very happy with her progress.
But you went there for that, too, did you?
I did. I said, get the inserts. That's the important thing.
Oh, it is, and that's what I've done. Jimmy makes 1 out of 2, and the rebound is to Patrick Galvin.
12-2.
Nearly a walk by Leatherman. Now they turn it over. Regard the other way. Regard, Kunst scores.
Cam did a smart thing there, Mike. Instead of letting the ball go out of bounds, he grabbed it quickly and turned it into a basket for the Golden Rams.
14-2.
7 turnovers early.
Jumper goes in and out. Rubric fights for it. They tip it, and it comes to Leatherman. Long jumper, no good. Rebound, Tavares. Foster. Now to Kunst. Kunst with a drive. All the way to the basket. Lays it up and scores. Jimmy Kunst with 7 tonight, passing Luke Cochran on the all-time Highlands points list. Luke had 1250. Jimmy now has 1252.
How about that?
Here's Rulo. And more to come.
Another turnover,
Jimmy.
Mike.
There's a steal.
That is 8 already. Jimmy's going to dunk this one.
Oh, he does! With a Jimmy jam. And another timeout by Greensburg Salem. He got all excited that he had passed to Luke. That's what happened. Now, Philippe's Family Dining and Pizzeria was born in Natrona Heights in 1999, and it didn't take long for the name to become synonymous with great food and overwhelming community support. Philippe's offers burgers, wings, specialty sandwiches, wraps, and, of course, pizza. Not just any pizza, but the often imitated, never duplicated Birdville pie, made with their special super secret recipe and named in honor of the Birdville section of Harrison. Kitchen's open after the game, so stop by and say hi or call 724-226-3505 for takeout. And remember, breakfast starts every morning at 8 o'clock, including the best-kept secret, the 3-cheese breakfast pizza. That's Philippe's Family Dining and Pizzeria, Freeport Road, Natrona Heights.
We're going to be joined by a celebrity there tonight, Mike.
I understand this.
George Guido recently retired at the Valley News Dispatch.
Yes.
And
there's Ouch.
Yeah, there he is. Ouch, and where's Carol? There's
Carol right down there. There we go.
And George wrote a beautiful article the other day.
He did. It was really nice, and a nice goodbye article that I don't believe a second of.
Well, Mike, the part that got me was where
I believe his sentiment. I think we'll see him again. That's my guess.
He was a woman was reading his articles to her elderly husband who's going blind, and he just wanted to always hear George's material. And that's why you do it.
Oh, absolutely.
During COVID, I thought we had a responsibility to everybody to make sure they got to see the games.
There's a 3 jacked up there by Burkhardt off the front iron, and now nice job by Bill Heasley to get a hand on that and save it on the sideline.
And you did yeoman's work there, Mike, because if you remember in the beginning, I was not going to the away game.
Yeah, there was a lot going on, and we were happy to do it, really. I mean, it's what we do. So we were going to do it, as long as we were allowed. Nice pass. Foster got a piece of that.
He wanted to foul.
Yeah, he also fouled him, I think. Tavares took a really hard shot into that closet over there. Hope he's all right.
Door did not give. Yeah, Patrick Galvin had a wide open layup till Foster came over and altered it.
According to Cam Ald, or fouled him. That's what I might be able to get with that one. 18-2.
Looks like
Jimmy walked.
Yeah,
and did.
Fourth Highlands turnover.
Jimmy's reaction was priceless right there.
I think they surprised him a little bit with a 1-2-2 zone that time, Mike. Julian Stevens checks in the lineup, 6'4" junior.
Stevens, one of the returners that started games for the Lions last year. Mark Zahorchak was the coach the last 4 years. They went 17-62. Wedged in there was a 19-game losing streak.
And they also played 6A, Mike, which I thought was ridiculous.
Those last 2 years, yeah. So they were 5A as the shot is missed by Rollo. Rebound, Rollo gets his own. Kicked it back out. Burkhardt into the paint.
Nice pass.
Dumped down to Stevens. Had trouble controlling it. Goes up and scores. Good job by Stevens. They played up 1-6 because of travel. Now, ball's tipped out of bounds on good defense by Burkhardt. They played 1-6, and then this year, their numbers came down to 4, so they just played at 4.
We've been in and out of sections with them before.
Yes, we have. We played them. We beat them 4 in a row, 2 times in 2017 and 2 times in 2018. But those are the first 4 times we played them since that triple overtime.
Boom.
And there's Foster, draining one from right in front of the Greensburg Salem bench at 3 ball.
And Mike, that's demoralizing when you see a big guy do that to you.
Oh! Off Greensburg Salem leg out of bounds. 21-4. By the way, off the subject, remember when we started the game, the Penguins were losing 3-0?
Yeah.
It's 3-3.
There you go. Cody Rubert, Mike, to his credit, he took it right to Foster. Never had a chance, but stuck it in his chest.
Rupert has done something. We'll get a chance to talk about it. Great dump down to Foster, and he put it in. Cody Ruprecht, last season in football, was a 1,000-yard receiver. He played quarterback this year, was a 1,000-yard passer and a 1,000-yard rusher. Now that's a trifecta.
That is impressive.
Oh, blocked by Foster. Out ahead to Tavares. Drives, lays, scores.
Lions have one of those first quarters again, Mike. 25 with 2:12 to go in the first. 25-4 now.
Ruprecht goes up to catch it. He was the Whitfield's leading receiver in 2021. Caught 48 passes.
That's impressive.
48 passes for 10, 10, and 11 touchdowns. Last year, he was the first Greensburg Salem player to go 1,000. Remember, we've had Jeff Sinclair do that. 1,001 passing, 1,017 rushing, and combined for 22 touchdowns last year. Rashad Kennedy. We saw him as a freshman in 2018.
Is that right? Your memory is better than mine. The name looks familiar.
Yeah. Alex Jumper is a grazer.
Three fakes there. Uh-oh.
Signorella got a 2-on-1. Oh, he had a great job to look for Regard, and he put it in. Oh, great play by both of them.
Yep. And again, Foster kicking it out to begin with to get it started, Mike.
27-4, the Rams lead it. Inside, and Stevens' shot is missed, and here comes Foster back the other way.
They keep trying, Mike, but
Sharif out of the corner. Ali's 3 balls off the back rim. It's tipped out, and Ali's going to chase it down. Back to Foster. Here it comes from 3, and it's down. Braden Foster, second from downtown.
He has really worked on that shot, Mike, and he's shown tonight.
2 threes and a dunk. He's got a Sinclair, 10 first quarter points. It's 30-4.
Jeff loves when you say that, by the way.
Well, he gets money every time we say that. It's trademarked.
NIL deal. Oh, there's another charge.
Nice back door. They go to Burkhardt, but Landon Signorella on the floor taking the charge. 30-4. That's the 4th team foul against Greensburg Salem. Highlands has not committed one. That one goes to Burkhardt.
Brady Chelko is going to have me running tomorrow, Mike.
How about that?
Took a charge in the middle school game, so I will host a set of lines. Actually, not tomorrow because no school, no practice tomorrow because of the funeral for Chief McIntyre. So Thursday I'll be doing that. You see what they did along Freeport Road, Mike?
I did, isn't it
amazing?
Blue, the long blue line, yeah. Great stuff, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You know, community really does come together though in times like this. And there's Signorella on the baseline. Oh, rattled in and out of there. Rebound Greensburg Salem. We'll be going to Pittsburgh tomorrow for a game against Obama Academy.
And they're out tonight against Brashear, Mike.
Right. We played Brashear here last year in the state game.
Yes, we did.
Dumped down to Signorella.
That had to be a travel.
Bench thought so.
Yeah, I think so too.
Here's Ewing underneath to Kennedy, and he lays it in.
Well, Mike, there we talked about trying to identify yourself. They like to run, there's no doubt about it.
And that'll do it. That is the end of the first quarter here, and a big one for the Rams. At the end of one, Highlands 30 and Greensburg Salem 6.
Well, Mike, Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph proudly welcome Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group, serving the AK Valley for decades. Lucchino's are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. Retirement can have a funny way of sneaking up on you. You're not alone if you haven't created a long-term financial strategy. Lucchino's can help you find proven solutions to help you prepare for your family's future. Joe and Joe always know. Mike, we looked at that picture earlier. I was 24. The next day, I'm pushing 70s. It happens quick. Joe and Joe always know they're located at 2318 Freeport Road next to Donut Connection. Or call today at 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let Lucchino Insurance Financial Group put you on the road to financial stability today. Mike, I found something in my move. I found my first grade book I ever kept.
Okay.
From 1976. I had 41 kids in a class. Can you believe that?
I was in 6th grade.
But the funny thing is, as I read the names, I could see the faces. It's amazing. Yeah, I couldn't tell it after lunch on Sunday, but I could remember that. It's amazing.
It is amazing. Rams with a big first quarter. 30 points.
30-8.
6.
30-6.
Better than you thought.
I look there.
Oh, yeah. Look to your left. The basket's in the way over to the scoreboard on our right. So the Rams will key it in. I'm sorry, Greensburg Salem has the basketball. Arrow belongs to them. Burkhart to Kennedy. With Regard on him. Kennedy out top. There's Rubricht. Drives into the paint. Nice crossover move. He went down and traveled and turns it over at 7:44.
10 turnovers already, Mike. We just started the second quarter.
We mentioned we'll be on the road at Obama tomorrow. That's the start of 6 consecutive road games for us. So get a good look at this place, because we actually will be back here next Monday for a girls game, so we will get to see. Out of the corner, that's a 3 by Regard. Is no good. Rebound Kunst underneath. Kunst got treated rudely and got fouled.
And Mike, it wasn't number 1. It wasn't Rashad. It was a body foul.
So Jimmy will go to the line. Maintaining good health and fitness is more important now than ever. Why not make Greatness Athletics Fitness Center in Tarentum your locally owned and operated gym of choice? Right trainer makes all the difference. Gary Negley and his team of certified trainers will help you reach all your fitness goals, specializing in fitness, personal training, strength training, weightlifting, powerlifting, and even boxing. And they're always open. Just swipe your key card. Greatness Athletics Fitness Center, located at 222 East 4th Avenue in Tarentum, and membership start at only $20. So give them a call, 724-681-8629. Or check them out on Facebook at Greatness Athletics. Jimmy makes 1 out of 2 again.
2 for 4 on the night.
He's in double figures with 10. The Rams lead at 31-6.
2 guys in double figures so far, Foster and Quince.
Kennedy underneath. Kennedy has it now. Lets it go. 3 ball, short. Rebound is loose, and Timmons has it for Highlands. Chandler had a double-double Friday night. Into Foster. I think Brayton got caught flat-footed a little bit there. They battle on the floor. What's the call? They're going to call a foul on the Lions as Jimmy went down hard.
Cody Rubricht.
I seen it clearly. I know. You can't push it.
Rob Mann says he saw it clearly. 11 pushed him down.
Cameron also asking a good question, though, because Rob was under the basket and Kevin Albert was right in front of the play.
And didn't call, yeah. But you don't necessarily need, you don't necessarily need to be the closest to it to see it best. Now, at my age, I do need to be the closest to it. Foster. Tip it back out to Sharif. Now driving baseline, comes to Timmons. Timmons to Kuntz, layup shot, score. Oh, what a great pass by Chandler. And Jimmy finished it off. He's got 12, and the Rams lead at 33-6.
And we talk about a style, Mike. Looks like Greensburg likes to overplay. When you overplay, there's a lot. That extra pass is going to get you a clear shot.
Now a three is put up there by Ewing, no good. Rebound Highlands. It's 3-on-1. Regard. Oh, he faked it, took it in, and scored.
How about that?
They all went to Foster. Cam knew exactly what he was doing there. 35-6.
We call it having the ball in the string, Mike.
Kennedy's three is no good, and a rebound for Timmons. Out to
two.
Regard again. Regard lays it in.
2-on-1 every time down, Mike.
37-6.
Cam now with 8. And all I got to say is they better get him now because it's going to be a quick second half.
Burkhardt, and he's fouled out top. That's the first foul against Highlands in this game. And that'll be on Ali Sharif.
Foster going to get a break. Cinderella checks in for him. Tavares back in the lineup too. Going to give
Golden Lions get it into Rubricht. His long three is off the back rim.
That's a walk. Yep.
It is. Mike Miller and you agree.
Girls across the way, Mike. They got to do their game against Derry.
Got a win last night.
Yeah.
I was keeping track of that via the Highlands Athletics Twitter account.
And they mercy ruled Derry.
You're out of here early, huh?
Yes, I
There was no JV game?
No JV game.
We will do the game next Monday against Valley. Do we know if there'll be JVs for that?
I do not think so.
Kunst, nice dump down to Timmons. And at Signorella again.
They're just banging the boards, Mike. They're sending 3 guys to the glass, and Greensburg can't get a rebound to get the ball out.
Well, look at the defense there.
They're going to get him with the body, yep.
Timmons against Ewing, but they're going to get the call. That'll be the second team foul, whistled by Kevin Albert this time. 5:07 left first half, and the Rams leading at 39-6.
Brandon Leatherman checks back into the lineup.
Is he the flying Leatherman?
I thought it was Letterman at first.
Not David Letterman.
No.
Or the Letterman.
Mike, I like what they're doing here too, getting Ali Sharif some playing time. We got to develop one more guy on that bench. That's a double
dribble on Rashad Kennedy, who picked it up, lost it, and turned it over at 4:58.
And I think these next 3 games will be an opportunity to do that. Because, you know, as you mentioned, we've been going 6 deep. We need to get that 7th guy. Backdoor boom.
Oh, great pass by Signorella and a block by Ewing on Kunz. It's loose in the paint and comes to Stevens. Lions without Marquise Walker tonight.
Well, guess what Jimmy did? Took it right back.
And they take it right back. Yeah. Leatherman got it back. No Marquise Walker tonight with a nose injury.
Yeah, I saw that. 13 turnovers now for Greensburg.
Ewing goes all the way home and puts it down. First 2 for Ewing. Quickly, the Rams back forecourt. Tavares. Kunst. Way out top to Sharif.
Skip pass.
Kunst is open. His three's on the way.
And might be
shoots and scores and draws the foul.
Jimmy with 15 in the first 12 minutes.
And he'll go to the line with a chance to complete the 4-point play.
Rashad Kennedy gets the foul.
Cameron Regard comes in to spell Ali Sharif. 42-8. Goodness.
Quickly dispatching Greensburg here tonight.
Jimmy missed it. It's tipped, and Leatherman has it, but Kunz stole it and scores.
He now has 17, Mike, in the first half. Wow.
Well past Luke Cochran. Steal by Regard. Regard to Tavares. Tavares put it in.
Most surprised guy was Jordan Tavares, Mike. You didn't expect Cam to give that back, but he did.
46-8 against a double team right in front of us, and Regard stole it, and Regard scores. And a timeout by Cam Ald at 3:41, and the Rams lead it 48-8.
3 guys in double figures now for Highlands. Well, winter's here, Mike, so there's no better time than right now to stop at a Highland Tire and Highland Integrity Alignment. Your family-owned and operated hometown choice for tires in the AK Valley. And Mike, I got my oil change yesterday. Finally, I got around to it. But Highland Tire in Trentham is open Wednesday evenings from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Thursday, Highland Tire is open 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. And on Tuesday, Highland Integrity Alignment is open 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. So normally hours are 8 to 5, but on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, you need an extra time. Go to Highland Tire, they'll take care of you. Highland Tire in Trenton is 724-224-9232. In the Heights, 724-224-7900. Had a nice conversation with Alan the other day. And Highland Integrity Alignment, 724-224-5900. Highland Tire service integrity price. They'll even stay late for you. Since 1961, they deliver. They're still giving out the carnations.
Good.
To the ladies. I don't get a carnation. But I get a Highlands discount, so that's a good thing.
So many things I could say, but I won't. You have to be so much more careful now.
I've been told that.
3:41 left first down.
By no better resource than my own son.
Tyler Martin forecourt. Martin had it stolen by Tavares. He's got Regard ahead of the pack. Regard's going to take it to the corner and let a three go, and he rattles it home. 13 for Regard. The Rams have 4 from downtown, and they lead it 51-8.
Well, I tell you what, Greensburg Salem is the recipient of Angry Highlands team from the way they performed last Tuesday, Mike.
Rubrick pushes Regard down, and he'll be charged with a foul. That's 3 on him. And that's not good news for the Golden Lions. Rams will shoot the 1-and-1 here. Team foul number 8, and downtown Dom Stober checks into the Highlands lineup.
Yeah, Mike, last Tuesday was probably our worst performance of the year, no doubt about it. Hampton just came in there and wreaked havoc on us.
No, they didn't want to lose 2 in a row at home. The last time they did that, they lost the last 2 games of the 21 season. They lost at home, lost to Alderdice, and then lost the playoff game to Trinity.
That was not the way we thought that season would end.
No, we off to a great start, but we talked about COVID earlier. For a lot of reasons, I think everyone was ready to be done.
Cam 2 for 2 now.
53-8. Ball's out of bounds, and it's Highlands basketball at 3:03 left. Second half's going to go by really fast, but I got a decent trivia question for you after the third quarter. Stick around for that.
Yeah, Mike's doing trivia tonight. We're flipping things around.
I found something, so figured it was a good night to any. I didn't want to let it get away. I'd forget about it. Out of the corner, Cameron Regard. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Signorella just got abused in there, but they didn't call anything, so Timmons is going to get it right in front of us. At less than 3 to go first half. Hot posting into Signorella.
Tommy Stober.
In and out. Boy, he took a peek and a half. Wouldn't go.
Should get 1 for that.
Really? Stevens the rebound.
Boy, look at Sig hustling, Mike.
Nearly stole it. Now it went off the leg of Regard out of bounds, and the Golden Lions will get possession.
Sig going to get a well-deserved rest. I said it many times, Mike. I told my middle school kids, come out and play as hard as he does, and we'll have no problem.
That's right.
He's a great example for the young guys.
His improvement from last year to this kind of reminds me of Sean Ersick.
Yes, a good analogy. Very good. Yep, because he plays all positions, Mike.
Right.
Dommy.
Oh, Dom taking the charge. They called nothing, which that's a win. Foster has it.
Dom. He's on the
Ewing
grind.
stole it, though. They get it back inside, and Stevens put it in. A good hustle by the Lions there to get that one, 53-10.
Braden Foster had to play around the prone body of Dom Stobert.
They move it quickly. It comes to Foster. Foster stops and pops. It won't go. Rebound Tavares.
He is just getting maimed.
Regard up around, no good.
I think Cam expected contact there, didn't get it, Mike.
The greatest thing about Sean Ersick was that senior season he had. He averaged 16 a game, and you know how he did it? He either got 15, 16, or 17. He's the most consistent guy I think I've ever seen.
He was very good.
You knew what you're going to get every night.
And he would play their point guard or their big man, Mike. He didn't care.
He didn't care. Stobert chases it down. He's got it. Long lead feed to Foster. Foster with a spin move, tried to dunk it, missed it, but Regard will finish it. Nice assist by Foster.
There you go.
And it's 55-10.
Cam now 17 points, tying Jimmy Quincer team high.
In the paint, Ewing has got 2 baskets off the bench for 4 points. And the Rams bring it up slowly this time. 1 minute left, first half. Highlands 55. And the Golden Lions of Greensburg Salem 12. Foster's wide open in the corner. He thought about it. Now kicked it back over to Regard. Here's Stobert with a head fake. Kicked it back out to Foster. He's going to take a 3 ball. It's off the back iron. Tipped out of there by Timmons, but Cody Rubrick has it. Now to Ewing. Ewing threw it right to Regard. He's 1-on-2. He's going to take it all the way home and left-handedly puts it in.
See how he controlled his body that time, Mike? Kept protecting the basketball.
19 first half points for Cameron Regard, 57-12. He had 20 points Friday night at Freeport. Ewing stops. Timmons blocked it. Now it comes to Stevens and he puts it in. Offensive rebound on the putback for Julian Stevens. He's got 6. Gotta hurry.
Seconds to go.
And won't go to tip by fall. Oh, it would have been if it went. Lions pull down the rebound. Good job there by Jack Dowdy to grab it, and that's the end of the first half here at Highlands. With the score, Highlands 57 and the Greensburg Salem Golden Lions 14. Located in beautiful downtown Trenton, Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates is dedicated to serving great La Prima espresso coffee and hand-dipped small batch candy using the finest Belgian dark and milk chocolates. Born out of love for great chocolate, remarkable coffee, and a sense of giving back to the community, Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates has a mission of providing uniquely delicious products while serving as a gathering place for friends and family. Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates, located at 206 Corbett Street, Trenton. Open every day till 3. Check out their website at harvestmoonc2.com. Drink chocolate. No, let's try that again. Drink coffee.
Drink
it.
chocolate,
you
too.
melt the chocolate if you want to drink it. Drink coffee, eat chocolate, be kind. Halftime, Highlands 57, Greensburg Salem 14. We'll be back with stats and more right after this. Welcome back. We are at halftime at Highlands. Just slugged down a nice cold bottle of Yoo-Hoo. See, you can drink chocolate. Rams leading at 57-14. Halftime stats will be brought to you by Mason Elite. Being elite starts at any age. We train our players to be the best basketball players on the court and the best versions of themselves off the court. We'll start with the Greensburg Salem Lions. Julian Stevenson with 6. Jeremiah Ewing with 4. 2 points for Richard Kennedy and 2 for Cody Rubrick. That's their total of 14. For the Highlands Golden Rams, 19 for Cameron Regard, 17 for Jimmy Kunst. Braden Foster with 10, 7 points for Landon Signorella, 4 points for Julian Tavares, and that's the Rams total of 57. Halftime stats have been brought to you by Mason Elite at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. For more information on the best basketball training in Pittsburgh, visit masonelite.com.
Well, Mike, the Boucher family has been in business in Trenton Heights for over 70 years, and they're uniquely qualified to help you choose home and auto insurance that protects what matters most, your family. Bouchers are independent agents. In addition, nationwide, they work with all the leading companies in the industry, Progressive, Allstate, AIC, and more to find the best home and auto insurance savings you can get. Recently just added Travelers, so you can call your hometown independent agents, John and Nick Boucher, at 724-224-4300 and choose the coverage that's right for you and your family. Evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, you're in good hands with the Boucher Agency on your side.
That is Ryan Signorella with that sweet Sidney Crosby Winter Classic jersey on, by the way. I was talking to him.
A gift, I understand.
Yeah, just tremendous. My goodness, is that beautiful. They really did him right. The game stunk, but the jerseys were good. I'll give them that. So the Rams lead it 57-14. Mercy clock will be rolling. That's why we did dramatic reading. You missed it before you got back. I said I just got back downing a nice cold bottle of Yoo-Hoo. See, you can drink chocolate.
There you go. How about that?
So
I was talking with the referees in Drew's office at halftime, and they were very impressed with the Golden Rams. And I basically said they were paying for what Tuesday night, Tuesday was.
It's like they played a good game on Friday at Freeport, but this has to do with what happened last Tuesday. Again, the Rams had won 10 in a row here at home. And this is their final home game until the 31st of January, so they're making the most of it so far. And they have the ball starting the second half. Here's Kunst. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of different players today, especially considering they have a game tomorrow night.
Starters back on the floor, though.
This might be one where he goes 5 and 5. He's done that before. Nice reverse layup as Tavares blows up the baseline. He's got 6, and it's 59-14. Rams' biggest point total was 93 against Kiski. I don't know that they'll get there just because of the mercy clock. Here's Rubrick.
Mike, you remember Mercy was 40 before COVID.
It's changing, ever-changing. And
There's
a block by Foster. Rams have it. Here comes Jimmy. All the way down, lays it up off the glass. Ball's tipped around, and Luke Rulo has it.
There you go, Mike.
And Rubrick, the head of the pack, puts it in.
As I said in pregame, Mike, you got to find your style and stick to it. Greensburg, even though they're not doing great tonight, they look like they want to be a running team. And again, Highlands leading 61-16, but at least they're out running.
Jordan's got all 4 points here in the second half. 61-16. We have a pound drum. Look at that.
How about that? Tony Kornheiser would love it.
Leatherman stops and pops. It is off the rim, no good. Rebound, Braden Foster.
And that's the one thing, Mike. Every shot's been contested here in the first half, too.
Foster stops, pops, scores.
Foster finding different ways to score tonight, Mike.
His first basket since the first quarter when he nailed that Sinclair, 63-16.
You don't see the floating jump shot too much.
No, that's an old school move, huh?
Yep.
Now out of the corner, it's a three, and it's in and out by Leatherman. Took a good look at it, and Kunst has the
head
rebound.
of the pack. Look out.
Foster flush with authority.
He collected himself there, Mike. And once that happens, those puppies are organized. Look out.
Send it in, big fella. Burkhardt. Off the glass, it won't go for him, though, and Foster has it.
Look at this, Mike. He's really
steps back out. In 2 consecutive trips, that's Pollack-esque.
Yep.
There's Kunst with the follow. John Pollack is the second all-time leading scorer here with over 1,600. Micah Mason with 22-42 is number 1.
So that's who Jimmy's going to go after next, huh?
Rulo. Yeah, we got Damon Porter. I think we have Mitch Desort before that. Jumper is missed. Rebound to Cam Regard.
And Mike, 5 on 3.
Great pass to Kunst, and Kunst is fouled. Jimmy Kunst will shoot 2 at 4:59. Don't you hate it when you need work done around the house, but you can't get anyone to call you back, or even worse, when you finally get in touch with someone, they don't finish the job properly? Well, put those problems aside. Beanie Home Renovations has been executing home projects in the AK Valley from start to finish for over a decade. If you're spending your hard-earned money on renovating your home, you expect the job to be done right. Now, Jimmy, let's make the second one this time. Not only does Beanie do it all from basements to roofing, they also bring a refreshing level of professionalism to every job from the very first call. Experience the difference today, 724-351-3172, or on the web at beaniehomerenovations.com. Take the first step in making your home a better place to live. Beanie Home Renovations, where the bee is always busy. That's a way to go, Jimmy.
21 now for Jimmy Kunst, and he is 4 for 7 from the line.
A lot of changes for the Lions now. This is Kennedy against Tavares, 69-16.
Highs causing another
Steal by
turnover.
Tavares. Regard's got Sharif. He went behind. Oh,
One pass, 2
a
minutes.
little mustard on that hot dog. Ball's out of bounds, and it belongs to the Lions.
Only the 6th Highlands turnover, Mike, and they forced 19 here. And as you said, with the running clock, it's going to go fast. Near the halfway point of the third quarter.
Leatherman. Now Kennedy. Rubrick comes out to get it. Regard gives him a rough ride and knocked it free. Here comes Signorella all the way down. Oh, and it's blocked by Cody Rubrick. Told you about that guy.
Tough guy.
And he struts like a peacock afterwards, too. He was proud of himself on that one. He should be.
They didn't call a foul there, Mike.
No, sir.
Wow.
Regard out of the corner is going to take a 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound. And Regard saved it. And they keep it. Now they're going to say over and back. I don't believe so. Call whistled by Kevin Albert.
110th interpretation of over and back, Mike. I always say you get these 3 guys in a room and they'll all have a different.
Well, I want them to all write down what they think it is, and then we'll compare them, and I bet you get 3 different
That's
things.
what I'm saying. There's no doubt about it. And Rob will give you 2 different explanations. We got them last night.
Leatherman. Down low to Stevens. Worked it back to Rubrick. He couldn't finish it.
I'm going to look up the definition of over and back. And see.
I have. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Because everything you look on find on the internet is different. I've done it. Steal by Regard. Regard puts it in.
That's 21 turnovers, and that's 21 points for Cam. A little symmetry there, Michael.
Thanks very much. Rubrick out top. Leatherman, 3 ball. Wide left. Rebound Timmons to Signorella, 2-on-1. To Regard with a layup.
Bing, bang, boom.
23 for Cameron Regard, 73-16. Okay, they might make it to 90. Here's Kennedy. Around a screen, puts the lefty up there, and the bank is open.
I've been averaging 73, Mike, at 73.
73-19. Signorella in the paint. Turnaround jumper won't go. Tip is good.
Gonna give it to Cam.
I think it was Regard.
He now is 25.
Yes, sir. One away from his career high. 75-18. Timmons stole it. Boy, did he get up there? Timmons goes all the way down, put it up, missed it. Rebound, Tavares is fouled.
Yep.
Jordan Tavares will shoot 2
Braden Leatherman getting that foul.
at 151.
Now, B&J Sports celebrating their 6th decade outfitting our local teams and great sports fans of the AK Valley. When it comes to all your sporting good needs, look no further than B&J Sports. Glenn Mills and a friendly staff provide that personal touch. Customized high school jackets, team uniforms, trophies, plaques, you name it. They have it at B&J Sports. Located at 1605 Freeport Road in the Tron Heights. They're open 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 till noon. Or give them a call at 724-226-2762. 6th decade says it all, B&J Sports.
The first one by Tavares is good. He'll get another. And he got them both.
Much better foul shooting, Mike. They must have listened to the pregame.
Double.
Somehow.
I'm sure that had something to do with it. Only Dan can listen to it live.
He does claim to be the only guy who will listen to it live.
140 to go. It's 77-18. Kennedy.
Cody Hubert's stuck in there, Mike.
All right. Like to keep track of those things. Stobert got the rebound. Got it to Timmons. Foster in the corner, steps back. His 3 is off the rim. They fight for it, and Timmons has it for Highlands. Long cross court to Callender. Callender drives in. Now to Hubert. Cody went down, kept control though. Now to Stobert. Stobert around Martin. Goes in with a runner, all in and out, no good.
That's a second dipper for
It
Dominic.
is.
Like, yep.
And now
Get him on a
5-on-5
shit,
crime as Stobert reaches around and fouls Martin. .42 seconds, third quarter. Nick Heinickel, 0 is in. Here's Kennedy. Around a nice screen, puts the left-hander up and he cans it. He's got 7. He's the leading scorer for Cam Auld, and it's 77-20. 21 seconds left of the third quarter. Hubert flashes open. He's open.
He thought he was going to let it launch.
Now Timmons out to Stobert. Finds a big guy in the middle. Spin move by Foster. Foster had it taken away though. 3 seconds. They got to be aware of the clock here. Martin isn't going to get it up in time, and that's the end of the third quarter here at Highlands. With the score of the Highlands Golden Rams 77 and the Greensburg Salem Golden Lions 20.
Well, Mike,
Trivia time.
has your house or business ever been damaged by water or mold? I'm reading this tonight because Milo is doing a trivia question. You know how stressful that can be? Our friends at Unflooded specialize in water, sewage, and mold removal, and they're here to help. Broken pipe, sewer backup, flooding, their expertise gets your home dry and ready for repairs. When it comes to mold in your home, they'll assess the situation and put together a game plan for removing the mold and keep it from coming back. Visit unflooded.com or call Brian Mara anytime at 888-650-7767. Unflooded, your family-owned and operated team for emergency water removal in the AK
On
Valley.
the way in, Dan and I saw the Unflooded truck.
How about
How
that?
about that? Here is your trivia question. I got this trivia question reading an old George Guido article
Oh, how about
on the
that?
internet. Who, the WKBA Westmoreland Cable TV3 Player of the Year. They used to hand those out, remember? Then we handed them out later, the Channel 3, okay?
PNC, MVP.
Right. George Carl was the first ever one from Penn Hills that won it back in the 60s.
I know George Carl personally.
Who was the 1971
71, that's your graduate.
Who was the 1971 WKPA Westmoreland Cable TV3 Player of the Year?
71.
1971. Here's Hubert.
Let me think about this.
Okay.
I was graduating from North Braddock Scott that year, so I'm not familiar. I wasn't familiar with the area. Cody getting worked over there, but he controls it.
If we'll go to hints. The first hint I will give you will be his school. Here's a 3 missed by Stobert off the glass. Now Stobert got it back. He's going to drive in and put it down.
23rd turnover and first 2 points for Dom Stobert tonight.
Cameraman Dan guesses Tay Watton ball. The answer is no. I don't need to text him back.
So are we?
It's not a Highlands player. There's a 3 from the corner, missed, and a rebound to Foster. Here's your hint.
How about that, Mike?
Oh, Kennedy got it back, and Kennedy's fouled. He'll go to the line. Here's your hint. He played at Springdale.
Springdale. I'm getting a Springdale vibe. Would it be a coach's kid?
I don't know, but he became a coach.
Oh, that's a good hint. Springdale.
Rashad Kennedy, the senior, leads the way with 7. Missed the first. He'll get another. Mikey Allworth and Ali Sharif come into the game.
Thompson. Not a Thompson.
Want another hint?
Yeah.
He coached these guys.
Coach Greensburg. That's our buddy. Oh, I can see him, but let me get the name.
This is what happened to me with Ethan Morton, who I'll never forget again.
He had a stint at Riverview. Paul.
Hubert lost it. Back out to Sharif.
Tommy
Calendar for 3, and it's down. Finally.
Tommy's in the book.
Tommy is finally in the book. His first 3 varsity points. 82-21.
Paul, does it begin with an S?
Yes.
Sapochny.
Paul Sapochny is the correct answer.
It came to me, Mike, out of the blue.
Like a vision. And there is Heinickel with his first 2, Nick Heinickel.
Paul's a good guy.
29 years at Greensburg Salem, won 399 games. And Cody Hubert trains one. They're going to call that a 2.
And that always brings the fans to their feet, Mike.
84-23. Stevens, baseline, got shut off by Allworth. Oh, good defense by Allworth. And Hubert the rebound. Out to
Mike
Sharif, and Allworth lays it in.
This might be an all-skate, Mike. We might fill up the bingo board tonight.
86-23. All he needs to score. Uh-oh, different pages together. Turnover, Greensburg Salem. 29 years at Greensburg Salem. Paul Sapochny won 399, and then he had 6 more years at Riverview to finish up being local. Moved his business back to the local area. 41 years total as a head coach. He was the coach in that game here, that 3 overtime game, of course. Knocked us out of the playoffs once out at Baldwin.
Oh, I remember that.
We all got the plague after that.
Oh.
Sharif dumped down, had a little too much sauce on it for Mikey to control it.
And I was going to Las Vegas the next day, remember?
Oh, yeah. We saw Terrell Pryor that day play for Jeanette before our game. Saturday afternoon. There's a 3 put up, rattled out by Wallace. Highlands the rebound. Sharif, less than 5 to go. Now to Hubert, 3 ball. Ooh, dipper.
That would have brought the highs down.
Wallace the rebound. Kennedy forecourt. Now to Martin. Martin dumped it back out.
Cody grabbing boards.
He did. Wallace missed the jumper. Stobert right side.
And this is good for the Marlies.
Loop it over, and here comes Sharif for 3, and it's nothing but nylon.
Lee on the board.
89-23.
10th guy to score tonight, Mike. And we still have 4 minutes to go here in the 4th. But the clock's been running the whole second half.
Kennedy dumps it off, and out of the corner, that 3 is put up and missed by Jack Dowdy, and Highlands has it. Sharif, oh, what a basket! He scores and draws the foul. Oh, what a move by Ali.
We could be entering career high territory for him.
Oh, he's there.
He's got 5.
He's there with 5, yes. That's 6, so he needs us to tie.
Oh, okay.
Ollie had 6 at Indiana last January, about a year ago.
Mike, we might threaten the century mark.
Oh, off the front iron. So it's his high for this season, Ollie. 111 of 22 he did that, so just about a year to the day. He loves this time of the year. Crossover move by Martin, now Kennedy takes it.
As I say that, Greensburg starts to hold the ball, Mike, and they got to cooperate with the running clock.
Heinickel out top. Corner to Martin. Martin tried to get around Cody, couldn't do it. Back to Heinickel, his 3, he's off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Wallace. And now Kennedy has it back.
Nice
inside to Heinickel, and he scores. He's got 4. 91-25, is 3 minutes left. Sharif, Hubert, Stober.
Cody that wants the launch.
Nice dump down to Allworth with the finish. Look like they've done that once or twice. 4 points for Mikey Allworth. That's his high. 93-25. My sheet's going to get a makeover for tomorrow.
People are starting to look at the scoreboard, Mike.
Heinickel out to Martin. Kennedy. Rams playing 2-3 here. Wallace, 3-ball, drains it.
I like the one that left his hand, Mike. Nice form by Wallace.
93-28. Corner to Allworth. Puts it on the floor, goes baseline, and got fouled on his way in. They're going to say it's on the floor, says Rob Mance. Now Troy Belak is coming in.
All right, let's see if Troy Boy can get on the board.
Back out to Calendar. Now Belak's going to let it go. It's 3. It's off the rim. And the Lions have it. Kennedy all the way down. Showed it. Shot. Missed it. Rebound Rams. Belak to Hubert.
Come on, Cody.
Back out to Cody.
The gun.
3-ball. Put it up. Missed it. Rebound is saved inside, and Belak with the finish.
Our 11th player.
95-28. 1:13 to go. That's Martin for 3, missed it, and Calendar has it.
1 minute to go.
Forecourt to Allworth, corner to Hubert. Head fake. Back out to Tommy. 54 seconds. The Rams will be at Obama tomorrow. And then Friday at Indiana, back in section play.
And I think Coach Dodson has given the signal.
Troy Belak had a heck of a JV game too, by the way.
To not shoot the last minute here.
Calendar out top. They're going to pass it around at 30 seconds. They lead at 95-28. That's their high water mark of the year as far as points scored goes.
And again, Mike, this is a nice thing to do for Coach Dodson. Run out this last minute here. As the Golden Rams prevail tonight, and being encouraged to shoot by the student section. Cody's not going to do it. He's going to let the final 10 seconds run off here.
The Rams going to move to 9-2, 2-1 in section. Courtney, start the bus. This one belongs to the Rams. They win it 95-28. Dean, final thoughts?
Well, Mike, again, we've said it a few times tonight. I think Greensburg Salem just paid for last week again with the game against Hampton on the home floor. Highlands showed up tonight. Just really from the beginning, Mike, 30-6 from the quarter, never looked back. And the Golden Rams now on the road to Obama Academy. Peabody High School going to scratch another one off the list, Mike.
We sure will. Thanks to everyone that helped us out tonight. Thanks to cameraman Dan upstairs. Once again, that final score. Highlands 95, Greensburg Salem 28. For Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik saying so long, everybody.